Welcome back, fellow roses. I told you I would do an update on my sewing, and I also told you I would do an update on Mayson as soon as I could. Um, it's been a few days and about a week, maybe. Um, what's. Yeah, it's been about a week. For that, I apologize. Been really tired, had a few early birds at work. So I'm sorry. But this is Mayson. He had a bag of dirt in his rump, or his bum, and he also had loose dirt in his head. But I took it out. I washed out his head really well. I used a washcloth, got my fingers all up in there, and cleaned it out. The gross part of that is that his head stunk. It smelled like he came from a home where there was a smoker or more than one smoker. So I washed his arms and his legs, and I even got some Febreze and did his body, and all that smelled fine, but his head continued to stink, and I kind of think it was because of the dirt. And so I washed his hair several times. I did a lot of different things, so I kind of think that seeped through, and it was very yucky and like slimy. Like, you know how that slime is kind of sticky and goopy, and that's how it was, and it was just gross. And even on my hands, I had to scrub it, and I had to use rubbing alcohol, the hand sanitizer. So I even put hand sanitizer in there, rolled it around, tried to get it out. I got out as much as I could, and for any sticky that was left, I poured in a bunch of baby powder, rolled that all around, and figured, that'll soak it up. And then I watched several movies on and read several things on how to do, weight them. So I put in his head, I put up at the top, I put some socks because I have more socks than I have stuffing, and I have a whole bunch of mismatched socks. So I put socks, and then I also noted his eyes fell out in the process, sadly, but I also noted they're too big for the sockets. But I don't know, that's my Mayson. Yeah, he's saying hi. And this is my Mayson, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna fix that or not in the future. I kind of really like how I've weighted his head. Turns out the weight is supposed to be in the front, not the back, because otherwise they'll end up doing this with the noses in the air. But if you notice, when he lays down normal. His nostrils aren't pointed back like they used to be. They used to do this, like, backwards. And, like, I have to really arch his back in order for him to do that anymore. And so what I'd have to do is I'd have to lay him down and then totally reposition him. And I don't have to do that anymore. I put a sock and filled it with rice. I had his face the other way. And also, because his eyes are too big, they cut where his eyes go. They cut a slit in there, so there was a flap, and stuck them under there. Well, they don't totally fit under there. So the sock is covering, like, right in here. So this whole area has the rice, and I think that's really good. And then I just put another stuffing stuff in there, nice and soft, nothing crazy. So that's awesome. And then in here I had heard someone put a sock of baby powder. I thought, oh, that would be nice. to put that in the rump. So I filled a sock with some baby powder. That wasn't really getting any heavy. I had some more rice. So I poured the rice in there, and it actually ended up being the same weight as the bag of dirt that was in there. And so he is now a dirt-free baby. Yay! Yay! I'm really excited about that. He smells good. I might end up getting him a different body because he has, I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to do this without jiggling you guys too much. One-handed is not the easiest thing to do. And right now, my room isn't the cleanest, so I'm trying also not to give you anything on a nice dirty room. So, well, it's not dirty, it's just a little messy. Spring cleaning time. Well, sorry. But here's that cute, he's a little English bulldog, or boxer. I'm not sure which they are. And then this was that romper that I got, and it fits him so perfect. It's a little loose, but I just think it fits him so perfect. I would love to get him some more. Sorry, just trying to get this open and it's not working. Oh, there we go. Nails. They're good for something. So he has a little tummy now, which I don't really like, but he's still squishy, which I like. But he has, let's see, maybe I can take off his diaper. I should have planned this a little better. I am probably going to do a separate movie on the sewing. I was going to try and just do it really quick and lump it all together, and yeah, that's not going to work. But see, he's got a bit of a tummy, and I don't really like that in my reborns. Let's see. But turning him over, this is where I put the sock. So it's hard, still kind of squishy, and you can feel the rice. It goes around to about here. But I just wanted to give him a nice tush, because the one he had before started like up here. So like it was around there, not round where it's supposed to be. So I'm very happy with that. And I am very happy with how he turned out. His head is a lot lighter. And so because of that, he will actually sit up on his own. Come on, show the people. Show our followers you can actually sit up on your own. There, see? No hands. Oh, my other hand is holding the camera, so yeah. So Mayson says, bye-bye, I'll see you next time. And I haven't said it before, and I keep realizing that I've forgotten to say it. So if you like my videos, please subscribe and tell a friend, and put a like down below. And also feel free to post a comment if there's anything you'd like me to do, like me to show you. I'm also trying to figure out how to build a pram or a baby buggy. I'd like to see if I can maybe get the wheels or the legs to collapse, but I'm kind of thinking that might not necessarily be a good idea. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm trying to make it out of wood. I don't know. It's still in the process of being thought up, but I shall also keep you up to date on that. So thank you, God bless, and remember, every rose has its thorns, and every rose has its backstory, and we don't really know what that is. So be nice to everybody, and everybody's God's creation. God bless.